A young boy has cancer. His skin, it's paper thin. He has no hair, and his complexion is a sickly yellow. He has a lump in his stomach, and it hurts all day, every day. Even his mother's loving arms cannot provide him with comfort. But the young boy, whose name is Oscar, is smart and he is perceptive. He knows his prayers. He knows there's a God, and he knows there's a heaven. And he prays to God that God will end his pain, that he can be happy again, like he used to be. And he asks God to take him into heaven. Oscar's prayers are not answered, not in that life. An immigrant from Turkey comes to the United States, to New York City, looking for new hope, a new life, a new beginning. He looks for a job. He can barely speak English, and he finds no success. Soon, whatever little money he had is gone, and he's broke, and he's living on the streets. His name is Hockey. One day, Hockey is badly and viciously beaten, and he's left for dead in a dumpster in an alley behind a pizza restaurant. He can't move. His body is broken and shattered, but he's conscious and he can hear. And Hockey hears a garbage truck and a trash compactor coming closer and closer, and he's terrified. Hockey asks God to watch over and protect his family in Turkey because he will no longer be there. And Hockey asks God to forgive him for his sins because he is contrite. And he asks God to welcome him into paradise. Hockey's prayers are not answered, not in that life. A man sits next to his wife in hospice. She's waiting to die. At one time, she was young and beautiful, always smiling, always happy, always positive, always joyful. And now she is frail and weak. Her name is Pat. She turns to her husband, John, and she says, "Every day I pray to God that he would give me a new chance, a second chance, a new life." And she asks John, "If God grants my prayer, would you choose me once again, even knowing how things would end? If so, that would make me happy." Pat's prayers are not answered, not in that life. Now, these three little stories may seem like tragedies, ones with sad and purposeless endings. And if that's what you have concluded, well, let me tell you that you are wrong. You are completely wrong. Because as you will learn, each of these stories is actually a story of hope and strength and triumph and enduring happiness. Each of these persons, Oscar, Hockey, Pat, and John, learned that they had only one life until they had another. And they also learned that God answers prayers in his own way and in his own time. Oscar, the young boy, did not die and go to heaven. His prayer was not answered, at least the way he wanted it to be answered. Oscar went through rounds of chemotherapy, many medical procedures, surgeries. He was in pain. He suffered. But he survived. And he survived to live a worthy life, a beautiful life. Oscar became a doctor, a pediatrician, caring for cancer-stricken children. So his prayer of going to heaven was answered in a different way, in a different life. But make no mistake, he's ticketed to go to heaven for all of his caring, for all of the love that he shows those children, for all of his care and compassion. Oscar will go to heaven in the right time. God did not answer Haki's prayer. He did not watch over and protect Haki's family in Turkey. He did not welcome Haki into paradise. Why? Because Haki did not perish in the dumpster. Right before the garbage truck and the trash compactor came, the owner of the restaurant rushed out and yelled to the driver, "Wait, I have more trash. More trash from last night. Let me put it in the dumpster." And when he lifted the lid, the owner heard a weak voice say, "Please, please help me." Well, the owner not only rescued Haki, the owner got him medical attention and treatment, and after a long recovery, Haki went to work in the owner's pizza restaurant. Today, Haki owns 10 pizzerias in New York City. His entire family from Turkey works with him in those restaurants. Haki watches over and protects them. He has many paying customers in his restaurants, but there are some who do not pay ever. They are the homeless. Haki doesn't call them customers. He calls them his other family. And he provides them with food and with jobs. And every day, every single day, Haki checks the dumpster before the trash compactor comes. Again, Haki's prayers answered in a different way, but I'm confident that one day Haki will be welcomed into paradise.